Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Now today we got the fresh news. We got the Guild Wars 2 Elite Specialization news for the Mesmer, Ranger and Guardian. That's right, it's now officially confirmed. So I'm going to dive into this article. So before I do that, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and if you're interested in Guild Wars 2. I am literally addicted to Guild Wars 2, and yeah, I'm streaming Guild Wars 2 nearly every day on my Twitch channel, so go ahead and follow me over there, and stay tuned. I'm going to be covering these. They're going to be doing free reveals every week. So today we've got this, and then next week I'll do one, and then so on and so forth. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So last week we announced our 6th expansion, Guild Wars 2 Visions of Eternity, and with that comes the news that Elite Specializations are back. Over the next 3 weeks, we will be providing details on all 9 Elite Specializations through trailers, blogs, and live streams. This week we're focusing on the Mesmer, Ranger, and Guardian. Then on basically this Friday, which is Friday, July 25th at 12 PM PT, they're going to be doing a live stream over on the Guild Wars 2 channel. So if you've got the time, go ahead and check that out. So also as well, guys, we're going to be able to play all of the Elite Specializations ourselves during a beta event, which is going to be from August the 20th until August the 27th. So that's really, really cool. So the first one we've got here is the Troubadour, inspiring storytellers. So basically we're going to be able to be a bard in Guild Wars 2. So since the firstborn emerged from beneath the borts of the Pale Tree 36 years ago, many Silvari have taken the lesson: where life goes, so too should you. To heart, traversing Tyria, battling their inner dragons and finding their place in the time after. These far-flung travelers have seen and done so much in such a short time, and some, whether through whim or wild hunt, have taken to regaling Tyrians with tales of recent famous and infamous figures, such as the cunning Dougal Kane, the fearless Amora Soulkeeper, and even the scathing Scarlet Briar. Now, these Silvari troubadours have returned home from their time abroad to share their craft in good faith and to strengthen the bonds between their people and the rest of the Tyrian alliance. So, troubadours spin dramatic ballads and tales as their words weave magic and music to raise allies' spirits and demoralize their foes. Their recitals can even be accompanied by illusionary instruments for additional effect. Okay, so build up to a crescendo. Troubadours are mesmers who seek to support their allies in battle through the power of music and the fantastical tales of Tyrian heroics. Being more orally focused, troubadours opt to manifest their power by generating musical notes with their abilities rather than visually deceptive clones. Okay, so the clones are going to be swapped out for musical notes. These notes are used to extend the duration of their instrumental enchantments, allowing them to command a lasting presence in combat. Once their orchestra is in full swing, troubadours use their keynote skill, crescendo, to swing the tide of the battle with appropriate flair. Okay, so we have the power of songs and tales. When you're playing as a troubadour, your shatter skills are replaced by instruments. So when an instrument is played, it produces an initial magical effect. Performing with the reverberating lute will release waves of sonic energy, damaging enemies. Strumming the harmonious harp will create a healing aura to provide to your allies. After an instrument is used, it will continue playing in the background, providing bonuses to the player that can be further augmented through traits. Troubadours use their voices as well as their instruments. They can recite the tale of Queen Jenna, protecting Divinity's reach to grant their allies distortion, or they can invoke the story of Scarlet Briar, emulating her cruelty to debilitate their enemies. Troubadours can become a whole band on their own through the Grandmaster trait Call and Response, creating a after image of an instrument that repeats its effect. Okay, pretty damn good, guys. So yeah, so basically we're going to be able to play a bard in the game now, and then we have here the Galeshot, Masters of the Wind. So this is for the Ranger. So for the Ranger, it's got here We have wielders of the Cyclone Bow. Galeshots are rangers and the premier archers of Tyria. Using their aptitude for nature magic, they can sculpt and command the wind at will. This power is manifested in the Cyclone Bow, a weapon that is capable of long-range devastation. The Cyclone Bow increases in strength as it is used, culminating in a powerful coup de grace to dispatch your enemies. Learning from nature, Galeshots emulate birds in the sky by employing squalls of air. They are swift and graceful to ensure advantageous positioning in battle. Nice. Galeshots are able to call upon the Cyclone Bow at will. The Cyclone Bow generates arrows over time. These arrows are a resource used to fuel its skills, such as Supersonic Arrow, a lightning fast shot of wind that deals heavy damage to enemies it pierces through. As you use arrow-consuming skills with the bow, you progress towards enabling its finale, Hawkeye, which locks onto your target and nearby enemies, then unleashes a hail of shredding arrows. These archers utilize squalls to control the flow of battle. They can call upon a freezing wind to chill their projectiles, launch themselves with a whirlwind, or even summon a raging tornado. Galeshots can form a closer bond with their avian allies through traits like Flock Together, enhancing bird pets and granting quickness to allies with beast skills. Okay, interesting, that sounds good. And then we have the Luminary. So guys, the Luminaries are guardians, stalwart combatants on the battlefield, capable of putting out respectable damage or supporting their allies. Their brazier provides energy for the Radiant Shroud, in which they are able to wield various weapons of light and flame to adapt to the situation at hand. Luminaries also have access to stance utility skills, gaining additional tools for offense, defense, crowd control, and mobility. Radiant Shroud is a new take on the Shroud mechanic. This Shroud has no limiting resource, allowing players to always enter when the Shroud is not on cooldown. So while you're in Radiant Shroud, your weapon skills are replaced with 5 new skills, a basic attack in the first slot, and 4 radiant weapon skills in the 2nd through to the 5th slot. Illuminating weaponry. So when you use a radiant weapon skill, it will equip that weapon whilst performing an initial attack and then flip over to the weapon's additional skill. The Luminary's Grandmaster minor trait, Radiant Ornament, grants a unique passive bonus based on the equipped weapon, which lingers for a bit after you exit the Shroud. Luminaries looking to maximize their outgoing damage may want to use the hammer right before exiting to take advantage of its bonus damage passive, whilst those who want to support their allies might prefer to end on the staff, which gains access to its increased outgoing healing. Players are free to use all 4 weapons whilst in Shroud, but there is a trade-off. The recharge time of Radiant Shroud would increase for each weapon used beyond the first. Okay, interesting guys, so let me know what you guys and girls think. And as I said, you can see here now, down here, we've got week 1, which is today, then we have week 2, week 3, and week 4. So for the next 2 weeks, they're going to be doing obviously the next 3 elite specs, then the next 3 elite specs, and then we're going to be able to play in the actual beta test and try these out for ourselves. So I'm looking forward to this, really excited. Stay tuned for more, like I said, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a beautiful day. See you soon. Peace.